Hi, comic fans. My name's Sam Meggs. I am a writer and social correspondent for IDW, and this is our first Creator Spotlight interview. I am here with the wonderful, talented, brilliant Ellinor Richey, whose book Junkwraith comes out on January 18th. Hi, Ellinor.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, and congratulations on your debut graphic novel.
Thank you so much.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your work and Junkwraith.
I'm 29 and I live in Gothenburg, Sweden, together with my boyfriend up on a hill. So it's a very nice biking route. Just grab the bike and down the hill. It's worse when you have to go back from work. And I work as a 2D artist at Thunderful Games. And Junkwraith is, as you said, my debut graphic novel, and it's been such a journey starting with it, and then like 4 years, 5 now, since it was completed last like January. A lot of things have happened along the way, so it's kind of it feels like a milestone just looking back from when I started it and when I completed it.
It is a huge milestone. I think that's amazing. And as someone whose day job is also in video games, I feel that we are kindred spirits. I love this for us.
Cool.
Or do I? I would love to hear more about Florence, the main character in Junkwraith, and what her journey is like throughout the course of this beautifully illustrated book.
Florence is a character that I wanted to make in a way that I think I could relate to as a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old. Someone who has like a great privilege to live her dream, her ambition of becoming a skater, which in my case might have been becoming an artist, but then also having kind of losing the intention behind the dream along the way, not knowing if you're doing it for somebody else's sake or if you're doing it for your own sake, and having the pressure of kind of course here it might be a bit more screwed up, or not screwed up, but like a little bit more of it, everything. It's not, I might not have lived like where I actually escaped from home or anything like that, but I wanted to kind of amplify that feeling of being kind of trapped in that pressure of having parents that you want to please. And then I grew up with a twin also. Growing up with the twin is nice. It's wonderful, but it's also a lot of, it's easy to kind of compare yourself with your twin a lot. And she also, we share a lot of things together, like we both draw. And so growing up with that pressure is kind of something I felt like it's now with social media and everything around us, it's easy to compare yourself with others, and it feels like today's kids might be even like living with that twin kind of mentality.
I think it comes at a very interesting time too during this pandemic, where a lot of people are reevaluating sort of things that we thought we wanted, or people that we thought we were, and we're questioning why we're doing things or who we're doing them for. So this comes at a really interesting time generally as well, which is very cool. And I think your art style speaks to that feeling of feeling overwhelmed, confusion, super interesting. I would love to talk a little bit about your art. It's got this like very magical, old-fashioned feeling, but it also feels very like futuristic at the same time. I'd love to just talk a little bit about how you learned to draw, where that came from, and what inspires your current art style for Junkwraith.
As I mentioned before, I had a twin who also drew, so we drew a lot together. But she drew in a more like somber and realistic way, careful maybe. And I just felt like I wanted to complement that style and went for a more simplified and quirky style maybe. But we share the same kind of sources of inspiration, which I think we both come back to, and we kind of inspire each other along the way. A lot of inspirations is still from when I grew up as a kid. Just reading Harry Potter is a huge inspiration. That kind of mix of reality, but then having this fictional supernatural world. It's always been a huge part of my imagination where I turn to.
I would love to ask you about my favorite character in the book, Frank, who is a lava lamp AI, maybe we could say. He's like a juju, who is Florence's little companion through her journey. Absolutely adore, like pet, sidekick, fairy, smartphone. Tell the viewers a little bit about Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it right. I think it's kind of a mix of everything that I kind of appreciate, with also kind of a game, typical game attribute that I grew up with the platform games. So you often have the shoulder companion, like Sparrow will have sparks. And I used to always love that idea of having that companion. Also, it just felt like a natural kind of way of exploring this social media kind of theme, going with the kind of the status, or where each character kind of is pressured with status and identity and everything like that. And it felt like giving a smartphone type of character in the game even more personality with the face, and kind of giving it small tiny legs, stuff like that. Felt like a fun thing. So I wanted to make it cute, or make Frank cute.
It's very cute. So you succeeded. Well, and I love the social media phone metaphor there as well. Like very pervasive today. I think that's really strong. I'm curious to know, this is maybe like a very deep question, but your book asks the question, so I'm going to ask you, how do you think we should decide which parts of us are junk and worth reevaluating, and which parts of us are authentically us and we should hold on to? How do we decide what to let go of and what to keep?
All people out there shouldn't feel forced to like keep on to things that we feel weigh us down, or don't get us anywhere. It shouldn't be things that don't speak to us. It should the things that actually makes us feel happy when we do them. And I mean, here in Junkwraith, it's all tied around the pair of skates. I mean, if you don't like skating at all, you shouldn't feel forced to keep on to it. It might actually be junk to you. So, but then give the pair of skates to someone else then, if you can, or if they're really, really like worn out, you should throw them away, of course. But I'm thinking it's it's your personal journey there, and it always helps to kind of talk, kind of discover it with your friends and other people that know you, if you have to kind of find out if that junk means something to you or not. So
I think that is perfect. It's the perfect message to take away from your book. It is the perfect encapsulation of Junkwraith and what it means. And I think it gives us all a lot to think about. I can't wait to read Junkwraith when it is out from Top Shelf on January 18th. Ellinor, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. I can't wait to go back and play some old video games after our discussion. What a great inspiration. I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Can you actually, before we wrap up, can you tell people where they can find you on social media if they want to follow you and add you to their collection of things that they hold on to?
I'm mostly active on Instagram. It's my name, Ellinor Richey. Simple as that. So you can find me on Instagram. I sometimes use that, and also Twitter, where you have to search for Chromulus, which is like Chrome, like Google Chrome, but Chromulus. You can maybe figure it out. You can maybe search for Ellinor Richey also on Twitter, and you'll find me there. Those are the places. So.
Ellinor, thank you so much. Everybody pick up Junkwraith on January 18th. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.